Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot 117 here bringing another COH2 replay brought to you by, ignore this part, Bluebird! Bluebird, thank you for submitting this replay, and we're going to play my favorite game ever, which is Decipher the Name, which I can't, so I just look it up. Okay, K9, oh, perfect. So with Sylvia player, we're going to call K9, and the Vermont player, we're going to call, Jesus. All right. Wow. Okay. So he's played a lot of hours, So rank means nothing. Anyway, so let's double check all their ranks, shall we? Real quick. 2 Vermont, 2 OKW. So pretty good. Looks like actually a pretty good team overall. And then the enemy team, we got. Let's see. Looks like I would say Axis have advantage. 2 British, an American, and a Soviet. Also, I want to thank my Patreon supporters real quick. Ace, Sean, Tim, Carter, Leo, and Nick. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. But what I'm going to call this guy is Commander, because that's what he is. He's a Commander. So Commander is bringing stuff out. Now, Corporal Punishment, Jesus Christ. I hate this doctrine. I truly do. I don't know why people get it, but alas, you picked it, so we'll see how things go. And before I go, so you can submit a replay to me via my Gmail, but make sure, please make sure it's good. I literally had a guy being like, again, that I did one, and I'm like, you know what, that's fine, whatever. And then I did the and then I do another one, and literally a guy quits in the first minute. I'm like, oh, great, awesome game, and I have a bunch of AI already. Nope, not touching this. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? We already have a joint operations, a nice artillery and defensive doctrine. Armor company has a lot of lighter well, okay. It has a Wolverine, which is good against light armor, and the Bulldozer, which has a better armor and best against infantry, not really good against armor in general. Calling artillery, that's great, but overall, whatever. Looks like this German's trying to push in mid, which is a pretty bad idea versus British. I know this guy's out in the open, but with that universal carrier right there, it's going to pick off your guys. Better place to push the city where your ally is, like this American player. Because this, you could easily have pushed here and overwhelmed him, because he's the only guy here. I know you're versing, assault grens, but, Stern Pioneers could easily, fight those. Stern Pioneers in the building, hold them off, nice job. Volk Squad over here, just fighting. Wow, allies really pushing up the gut already. Goddamn. So, yeah, Commander is just like, wait, is this, no, wait, no, K9. K9 is pushing up the gut, cutting off some key territory from the Germans. Germans now being cut off and actually be attacked by a British flank. MG has to reposition or run away. Yeah, reposition, and then if they come this way, run, because you are being hit by too many angles at that point. MG pushing back the British infantry section. Another MG pushed way too far out to be of any use. A Grenadier squad. Wait, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Way out of lines. I mean, you probably should keep it with your infantry section to make sure it's not flanked by Grenadiers, which looks like he came up to flank him. Very nice job. Fortunately, you have additional conscripts coming in to overwhelm you. Allies taking advantage of this and pushing into the fuel area to get some needed resources. We have Blitzkrieg with some bombing runs, which is pretty good against, fortifications and stuff like that. Oh, boy. Things are not looking good for the Germans. Germans, MGs, and infantry trying to hold them back. I like how he's in the... He's like trying to open fire with this, and it's just out of range. Not even working. Also, this is even better. I love this freaking building. Guys, there's no building this way. It won't, this MG will just keep hurting you. Sure, you can hit the guys in here, but it will not work against anything else. Anyway, so, the Germans need to reconsolidate their lines. This guy got flanked hard, so he's being pushed back again. And it looks like the Allies will have complete control of the forest, which is actually a really nice location to have. We have pretty much a full-scale retreat. He's getting a Pioneer squad. Why would you do that? I guess to... Oh, I know. To make a light mechanized building, I'm assuming. But we'll see. Over here, we have additional forces capturing their fuel back, because you kind of need it as a German player to get that armor. That sweet, sweet armor. MG currently in mid to hold things down, although we have a Vickers... Again, right on the other side. If he gets in a trench, that could be very bad, because he can open fire on this building without this building being able to fire back. Anyway, finally that guy died, because it's like, YOLO, let's just stay in the building and not open fire on the enemy team, because that's a brilliant idea. Again, what rank are you? What? I mean, I think you're... Yeah, you're decently ranked. So you should know better. You should know better. Anyway, Germans, though, taking good advantage of the right flank in the forest. Okay, Allies already realizing, oh, we're fucked. Pull back. Played this down. Now, why? Heavy cover and hold armor for coming down this main road and hitting them. And as you can see here, they have an MG. So that way they can suppress blobs like this and make sure that they can hold some of them back. Now the MG, again, because of a chain effect, suppress this unit and then suppress the rest. With the American infantry coming in with flamethrowers to push them out of buildings. Actually, pretty nice combo. Ambulance now coming up to reinforce them. And we have a full-scale retreat. Now, unfortunately, I don't think he has the medical building up. So he's going to be unable... Well, actually... Holy crap, he actually got up already. It's been 5... Wow, okay, that's really damn quick. He has the medical building up, so what does that mean? He can retreat to this point, but for some reason they're going left. They're not going toward... Oh, okay, I guess it wasn't fast enough. Royal Engineer, so if he goes... Oh, he is. A lot of artillery. Mortar emplacements. Oh, boy. You can automatically repair them, which will be a big hamper for the Germans. Why? Well, if they can't kill these... then they're going to start losing locations around this area that it's centered in, which includes the the buildings and the middle, like, clearing / like, train station area. Now, on the left in the forest, it's going pretty well for the Allies. The Allies are locking it down with a couple MGs. They need to send additional forces. Oh, boy. We have K9 with going to be bringing in a bunch of armor. We'll see how well that goes. Nice job, by the way, blitzing around the MG. Nice micro. Get around that so you can take it out, and he's gonna, though, have to retreat. Bluebird, what are you up to? Bluebird is fighting on the right, and suppressing and holding these guys back. Nice MG. Even though they have flamethrowers and do a lot of damage to some guys in buildings, he's not focusing on the building, which is weird because it's like incredibly effective, like as you can see. And the MG should be able to suppress them before they can return fire. We have another guy over here. Wow, what the hell? How did he kill it so quick? It was on 2 guys. All right, that's weird. And this guy just picking off the guy that can't shoot as he's suppressed. Additional mortar pick going down. So, oh boy. We have a lot of mortar spam coming in. Now, a good way to counter this is mortars and or just armor. Because, again, you can just... Or AT guns. Or flames. Flames work as well. Because I see absolutely no AT in the region. And as long as you don't have AT, this thing can just go around circles and just barbecue those mortar pits. They essentially turn into ovens. Or... ovens, wrong terminology. I think bonfires. Just open bonfires for the British. Because the fire stays, cooks the guys inside, and then, yeah, you just have a fire pit. Now, why this guy retreated, I can understand. Like, again, it still takes bullet damage, so you have to come in there with a lot of forces to kind of stop them. But at least the fire is stopping them for right now, for most of them, from opening fire. So you have a small portion of relief. He's also putting a lot of manpower into these. So if you kill them, that would really delay him. Because, again, that would be a huge portion of his army just gone. Just destroyed. Nice support guns opening fire. He's really clumping these up. This could really bite him. Because, again, if you clump them up, artillery can more easily hit all of them instead of just one. And then you could neutralize them all. Anyway, it looks like an allied counterattack on the right. Some nice British infantry pushing up. He doesn't have the upgrade, but he does have grenades. So we can at least kill some of the guys in the buildings. Like so. No. Never mind. Volk squad's going to be like, no. No, we're going to mow them down. He threw a grenade, and it did a lot of damage. But unfortunately, that squad did die. And this other squad's just going to make a run for it. On the left-hand side, he's taking damage, but he's doing the auto repair, which he has, which is, again, good. And now he's pulling down the building to make sure that they all get their special abilities, like fire faster or faster rotation, or, you know, the fire, like, suppressive barrage ability, which is good against killing guys in buildings. Now, unfortunately, this thing's going to go back and be like, guys, I can just barbecue them again. Well, no, you can't, because the Bofors there. And what the Bofors does really well is hold back pretty much anything that's not light armor. I'm sorry, not medium armor. Light armor kills, infantry kills, even heck, even mortars and MGs it will kill. Now, thankfully for it, this like piece of hay is actually blocking line of sight, so it can't hit it. But now that its barbecued is gone, well, the Beaufort can now open fire and neutralize it. Unfortunately, because the auto repairs and the harden, I don't think the fire is going to kill that. It's going to get damn close, but I think he will have just enough time to get that thing alive. Now, I could be very wrong, as I am typically wrong, but we'll see. He's going to heal. He's going to try. Gonna give it everything he has. Fire's dissipating. And yeah, he's gonna heal it. He's good. Very close, but no cigar. Panzer Grenadiers moving around. Looks like another MG. Suppressing those conscripts. And it looks like they're gonna try to get in control of the force, which is actually a pretty smart idea. If the Germans can at least control that, them solely losing the city won't be as painful. Now, unfortunately, the assault Grens are gonna fall back. Assault engineers, I should say, my bad. Now, again, you could say, oh, Greyshot, they get flamethrowers. Aren't they good on this map? Yes. Any unit without flamethrower is fine. I'm just not a big fan of Armor Company in general. I know that's got me a lot of feedback and a lot of blowback from the COH2 community, because apparently it is awesome, but in my opinion, I do not like it. And I'm just seeing what the hell this blob is doing. It's like, okay, where are you going? Now, nice idea, try to barbed wire them so they can't get in, but you still can get in. That's not stopping them from getting in the building. He can very easily get through that. The Relic has made sure he can't just do that BS to make sure you can't get in the building. You have to put several layers of it for that to stop. Anyway, a lot more emplacements, and now we have these, which will heal vehicles. So this has just become a giant front line for the Allies, which is good and bad. This means a lot of the resources are here, which, if you destroy them, that's very costly. But on the flip side, they have nothing on the left, meaning if you do an actual charge, you can take over a lot of this forest area and kind of overwhelm them, which I really hope that's what Raider is going to do. Bluebird, on the other hand, has that blob, and we'll see what he does. British infantry on the retreat. Looks like, again, yeah, actually, it looks like the Allies realize that they really can't hold this area. So they're like, okay, let's make a fallback point behind the bridge and behind this river area and have this MG here and tank traps and this mortar carriage. Just open fire to hold them back. Wow, is it really firing that far? Man, that's pretty damn far. But hey, it's killing the guy in the building, so good. Congratulations. But he has a major, so a nice retreat point, and again, protected right here. What do the Germans have? Jag Tiger. Pretty good against armor. And what else? Fortification, which is good, but as we can currently see, there's an issue. Bombers. They have air supremacy operation, which is heavy bombers that'll come in and just blow a lot of emplacements and enemy fortifications to Kingdom Come, or just armor and everything that's underneath the bombs in general. So yeah, they really have to worry about that. Now, nice MG line here. You really can't flank it. So this big American infantry push is just gonna fall flat. They can't get through. Now we have planes coming in, and that's the Allied supply drop. What does that do? Well, essentially brings the Soviets some fuel that they can give to their allies. Oh, I like that color scheme. That is really cool design on a Katusha, no less. Different, I should say, very different. Anyway, back to it. Wait, did they both go? No, okay. And now we're still waiting on Raider for what he's gonna do. I'm assuming he might pick something that's a little bit more mobile to deal with the forest, but we'll see. They need something to deal with this. They do have, again, the fortification, where is it? Yeah, the fortification doctrine with zero artillery, which will do a lot if they can keep constant recon. Stuka coming down, doing a decent amount of damage overall, but I don't think he's going to get any veterancy with it. Let's see. Bluebird, what you got? 2. Okay, and you're already halfway to getting that 1, which again, the first 2 veterancies for Stuka is essentially just fire faster, which is great. Now it looks like the Allies are pulling back. They actually stole a pack, which is pretty damn nice. And the Germans do have a kind of like forward base over here, which is smart. It's far enough back to where they don't have to worry about the mortar pits. So that's actually really, really good. Anyway, over here, you have a Stug, but now you have the pack here, which is stolen, opening fire, and with the other normal British AT gun opening fire, yeah, things are not looking all that great. So nice idea with the Stug, but you should have probably just stand back here and have a direct fire. That would have been better. And that way, if you knew about this, you could easily fall back behind the fence and they can't see you. Instead of rolling back here, because again, once you're in line of sight, there's nowhere you're going to go. Even if you retreat here, that pack gun could easily have fired this way and knocked you out over the creek. So yeah, kind of a bad move on your part. So it's constantly trying to take the right-hand side, but the MGs are stopping them, plus the mortar pits. Look how many mortars. And all the MG bunkers, yeah, there's very little doubt in my mind that the Soviets are going to take that anytime soon. Mortar carriage just destroying a lot of that infantry. Unfortunately, though, Volk Squad's also doing a nice counterattack. We have a lot of Stukas now, which it's a good and bad thing. Stukas are good for actually, well, yeah, Stukas are good for taking out emplacements, which they have, but if they can't do the constant heals, you have to time it right. You have to be like, okay, Stuka bomb, wait for them to unharden and then actually hit, or cause them to harden and then have your Stukas lay them to waste and you can kill them very quickly. Anyway, they're taking a lot of losses, but they're at least holding the territory. But again, the allies know if they just keep bombing them with their mortars, they'll gain supremacy very soon. Now, Nice Vickers is going to overwhelm this poor Stern Pioneer squad and probably kill it, honestly. It's going to be very close. Wow. Holy God. A fly. If a fly landed on that guy, he would probably die. Panzer IV moving up, and that is a OKW Panzer IV, so it's a lot stronger than you think. Although they do have bazooka teams, so that could be an issue. But this Panzer IV is about to be equipped with MG42, which should make it definitely better at fighting infantry. We'll see. We'll definitely see. He needs to get some good shots in and be supported by his infantry, but he should be fine. Now we have a Stuka bomb coming in. The question is, he's going to activate the Harden. He does not. Alright, hold on. He misses the AT gun, and it doesn't do a ton of damage, but Bluebird does get enough for Vet 1, which again will allow it to fire faster. That's a positive. We have a Katusha opening fire, most likely firing in this region. Trying to hit the, nothing, I guess. Panzer IV being pushed back by British infantry with Piats, although we have another Stug from Commander. But alas, there is a key problem. Stugs are anti-armor, not infantry. Armor. So, yeah, it's not going to do all that much. The MG on top will, but, you know, natively it won't. So the big battle for the city area. Again, lots of casualties on both sides. But overall, let's check army sides. Because, again, that's kind of the current determination on who's doing better. And right now, it's upper 40s right now, I would say. If not 50. No, yeah, it's 50. And then for the Axis, whew, I would say definitely, oh boy, it's going to be close with this kind of combination because it's, what, 35 each? And then that, so bring up to 45, 50. Yeah, probably in the mid-40s. So the Allies have a small lead. Not as large as I would think with all the mortars coming down and killing the infantry, but still a decent lead. Anyway, it looks like a big push on the right. We have a Sherman rolling up. Now, do you have any AT? You do not. You just have a bunch of bunkers. The question is, do you have Panzer Grenadiers? Yes, you do, but they fell back. So, yeah, you don't have anything to stop that Sherman from wrecking all your stuff. And the Soviets are going to take advantage of that. Also, very surprised that with all the munitions you have saved up, that you have not placed any Teller mines. Because, oh boy, that would have not only knocked out the T-70, but that would have crippled the Sherman and allowed your guys to at least hold that territory. Now, at least positive note, Corporal Punishment lost a lot of troops, so I'll give it that, but he does have a ton of manpower. So for some reason, he's slowly building up. Okay, you do have a pack gun over here, but the Sherman's like, I can go around. The question is, can you get your Panzer Grenadiers up there? And, are you serious? Okay, that's a little BS. Now, I wish you could get inside, but just direct fire on that Sherman if you could. Or get in. Oh my god, please. Please. Damn it! Fire! Yes! He got out to kill the pack. Couldn't kill it fast enough, and Panzer Grenadiers killed it. Beautiful. Beautiful play, Raider. Stuka's returning fire. Both are now Vet 1. Again, they're just doing constant damage. They haven't killed any. They're close. But they haven't killed anything yet. Katusha returning fire. Hitting a lot of the German infantry over here. Oh, very close to killing a couple squads. The problem is, if that Katusha gets up to Vet 3, it's going to start hammering this position, which could be very bad for the Germans. We have a Churchill now rolling up, and that's some damn good heavy armor. What they might do is put the Pack 43 here, and it might be far enough to hit this stuff. And you put like a scout car so you can actually see it, but that's just me. We have a Stug and a Panther coming over to kill the Soviet infantry, but again, they're not... They're okay. They'll do the job, but not as quickly as you would like. It's like, in college, and this is actually a really good thing, I was actually called for a tech support, even though there was actually tech support down the hall. It's not because, well, tech support was bad. They were better than me, honestly. It's just people got the idea because I love games. Oh, for some reason, you know. That I'm good with computers and I can help them out. So, yeah. And it's like, sure, I can help you with a computer problem, but those guys can do a lot better and faster than me. So we have recon coming in, thanks to the commander. This Wolverine is trying to kill the Panther, but can't pen. Panther might be able to live, just barely. Is a weakened arm. Oh, Panzer Grenadier shot. Come on. Oh, it's so close. One more shot. Oh, Wolverine's probably going to... Nope. Smoke goes down. Panzer Grenadiers should be able to fire. And kills it. Those Panzer Grenadiers are awesome. They've so far, what? Killed 2 Allied vehicles. And may, again, save something, whether it's the Pack or the Panther. Very nice job. And actually, a nice job holding the force. He took some casualties, but you should be able to retake it very quickly. And now would be a good time to push up and then cause some havoc on this side. Because if you could draw over this giant allied force away from here and actually give some relief to your allies, or, you know, your Axis allies, that would seriously help them out. Because those mortars are hammering them. Actually, the mortars are getting dangerously close to hitting that mortar emplacement, which is very bad. Looks like the Churchill's being repaired. Yeah, all 4 guys are over here. Please just annihilate this squad. That would be great. There we go. Nice bundle grenade. And very close to killing it. But again, there's a Katusha right here. It's like, goddamn. I love that shot. Just the rockets hitting the screen. But yeah, that's what they need to do. They just need to be able to come in through behind. This Soviet player is not playing any mines. You can literally rush stuff, armor through and take them out. But we'll see how well that goes. Right now, they're sending all the armor over right. And I don't know. I mean, if you can kill all this here, that's a good idea. I mean, it's a good idea. But right now, the Axis... Oh, man, he has a major up to try to get that vetted. But yeah, the Allies are launching this major assault. And Corporal Punishment doing great with that doctrine. Look, I mean, he has so many units right now. He's doing amazing. But yeah, artillery's coming down. Recon's overhead to give something, but the Centaur gonna shoot it down. Maybe they'll be lucky and the plane will hit something. Maybe. Nope. Missed it by that much. Churchill just coming in. Wow, okay, they have artillery down. And I guess it was trying to kill that. Okay, they throw a grenade to try to murder it, but you actually have to shoot at it. There we go, they're actually hitting it. The Stugs, though, are lighting it up. And they should be able to kill it, but they kill the artillery, which you may be thinking, oh, Greyshot, you know, it's you know, victory for the Axis. Well, yeah, but they took out one of these 600 manpower artillery pieces. It's actually kind of costly that it still took it out. Now, luckily, all the artillery coming in is good because they just annihilated all of these guys' defenses, and that really reduces his front line a lot, and how many men he has. So that should actually help the Axis out overall. There you go. And with that, without that mortar support, infantry should be able to do a lot better, and they should be able to really push back. Now, you have a lot of infantry here, so I'm expecting a lot of Panzerfausting. There we go. More Panzerfausting, please. More Panzerfausting. Alright, you're hitting the mortar carriage. That's fine. I mean, you're delaying that from escaping, but I would hit this thing. And remember, these guys have AT grenades. You have more than enough manpower you can actually fire. But yeah, crippling that armor so then you can move up your own armor, take it out would be great. Now, they did call on this anti-flame buildings, but essentially it only kills guys in buildings or bunkers, and they really don't have any of that. They won't hit this these German emplacements. It just will not happen. Very nice job killing a lot of that allied armor, and the Stugs just returning fire, knocking out the Cromwell. Very nicely done. And overall, the allied charge kind of backfired. Now, unfortunately, the Soviet player is gaining some more ground on the left, which is kind of bad. They have this half-track and a Katusha over here and a T-70 rolling around. Yeah, you need to send actually some armor. Not a Brumbar, but a Panther. And looks like you're healing that up to go send it out. I guess you try to help your allied out first. But with that actually kind of severe loss the allies took, I mean, sure, they could rebuild a lot of stuff, but it's not going to be an emplacement because they'll take them out before you can really lock that stuff down. A nice recon, by the way. Thank you, Commander, for at least helping out your team and providing some recon for the Katyushas. I'm sorry, not Katyushas, the Stukas. The question is, Bluebird, you have 2 Vet 2 Stukas. Oh, I'm assuming this is going to die. I'm just going to make the assumption that's going to die. Yep, there it goes. We have some artillery here from the armor company commander. I guess trying to push back the German armor from capturing the point. Nice terms, by the way, opening fire. Panzer IV, why are you running? It's a Wolverine. Oh, there's 2 Wolverines. Never mind, you should run. They have, oh boy, bombers coming in. Oh, God. This is why you pay attention, people. This is why you always pay attention. And Bluebird took some casualties. Oh, boy. But this guy's being flanked by the Stern Pioneer Squad, taking some casualties. Panzer IV, now is your time. Now is your time. This thing has done enough for you. Get in there. What are you doing? Get in there. You have more. You're more than capable of killing the Wolverine. I don't know why you re-Panzerfausted it, but all right. Anyway, assault Grens coming in, but they're going to be killed by this. Stug also coming in, so yeah, you really should have attacked. And looks like on the left-hand side, Germans are counterattacking and doing a pretty damn good job. Half-track unable to retreat, although Brumbar took some damage, I'm assuming from the Su-85. But even with that, you have a Panther. Panther can easily encircle and knock out the Su-85 and even deflect some shots from the front. So we'll see how well things go. Stug Army also being backed up by a Panzer IV. Bad idea, because again, can't go forward, it's trapped, and the Piat squads will just open fire and maybe not do a ton of damage, but they'll do enough. So I would say nice job with those tank traps, at least stopping the Germans from coming through and really hurting a lot of your guys back here. But now they're all grouped up here. Nice Stuka, by the way, hurting a lot of the allied infantry coming up. So what? Oh boy, AT guns now, again, opening fire. I love how it's a freaking stolen pack that is doing all this. And yeah, he's going to lose a Stug because of pathfinding, which is terrible. Stuka missing target because he's just moving out of the way. Artillery gun still opening fire. Almost Vet 2. Very good for it. Now, Germans, having some difficulties. Why is that? Well, you have to remember that the Allies held multiple victory points for a very long period of time. So they need to hold those points for a decent amount to tie, let alone start winning. So, that's just me. That maybe mid, you don't really focus on too much. I would try to lock down the right and then lock down the left. But that's me. We have some penal troops, so that will be making the Panther's life a living hell. Because, again, they have PTRS rifles and can throw satchels. So the Panther has to worry. Now, this Panther's going over like, all right, I'll take out the MG. And not a bad idea. Take it out. You have an army over here. You don't really have a lot of frontline troops. You have Pioneer squads, sure. But not really a ton to deal with a huge infantry charge. Half-track moving in and Su-85. But remember, the Brumbar is still here, so yeah. Also, I'm really surprised you don't have a pack. That's just me. Anyway, Panther opening fire on the mortar carriage. Oh, being lit upon by a Wolverine and 2 Piat squads and a Firefly. This was a waste. I don't know why you pushed in, once again, by yourself, no support, and tried to neutralize stuff. That was just a waste raider. Alright. Nice artillery, though, but I feel like you have a lot of heavy artillery, you have a lot of light to medium armor. I feel like you need some better armor. It's not like you can't get said heavy armor, like a Panther to back it up, or Brumbar and stuff like that, but that's just me. Some people like the mass Stug army, but you only have 2, which is my concern. Bluebird, I'm assuming you're saving up for the Yag at this point, because otherwise I would have just said, you know, just get yourself a King Tiger. That you're dealing with a lot more infantry and armor, not just armor. The Yag Tiger is fine, but they have a lot more armor. Annoying. Oh god, here comes another bombing strike, everybody. So once again, bombing strike. This is why you spread out these buildings, so that way the bombing strike doesn't annihilate you. Oh, like that. So the bombing strike not neutralized one headquarters building, but not both or any others. So that's good. That's a good remark. Also, I'm really surprised the bombers, you know, next target isn't this, but we'll see what happens. Churchill moving up. Not really anything can hold it back. But, and by the way, nice job. Looks like a nice flank coming. Oh, it's still there. They can steal an Su-85. Take the Su-85. You can say, Greyshot, why would you take an Su-85? It's a stupid allied vehicle. No, remember what this thing can do that the other German vehicles don't have? Extended sight. You can say, oh, Greyshot, well, he has an elephant, it has sight. No, it doesn't. This doctrine with the elephant doesn't have the scope. So if they use this and tag team it with the elephant, oh boy, would that be a deadly beast. It would be very deadly. Now, he can station that over here, or over here, and it can fire down these long lanes or down this way and just open fire on a lot of allied vehicles. Or fortifications if it can get sight. Which, again, the Su-85 would be the ability to gain sight. So, dude, rush up Pioneer Squad, grab that gun, actually heal it, then grab it and take it out before this guy comes back with a full army. Wow, okay, so this thing got decrewed, I assume, and they recrewed it? Because he lost 2 men, I think? Bulldozer coming in to help, but realizing, yeah, I can't deal with that. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, big charge, not really doing so great. Another charge over here. Looks like the Allies, what they're trying to do is just capture the victory points. Is really zeroing artillery there? 300 munitions? On what? Nothing. This would have been a better target. And then you have the, like a something with sight. That would have been effective. I swear to God, why are you charging with... Okay, nice. Alright, light artillery barrage there. Not a bad idea. You're charging with Stugs. This is going to end badly. This will end badly. Oh, look, a Firefly using the sight from the all the stuff here. It'd be like, okay, let's pick off some Stugs. Now, Stugs will do damage to this because it doesn't have the best armor, but why are you hitting the building? This is what you need to hit. The other Stugs, like, I'm just gonna, you know, hang out. Nice job, you you messed with the turret, so he has to reposition, and the Stug knocked it out, but the Churchill got the kill. Pack gun opening fire. Again, still under Allied control after being stolen. The Allies, though, are kind of in disarray. The fact that they have to use that Churchill to stop this stuff more than that is kind of concerning to me. And Stugs can fire light. They can't turn, which makes a Panzer IV, yes, if you're going to do a breakthrough, that's fine. A King Tiger or a Panther, yes, that's fine, because it can turn its barrel. Stug, it can very easily flank. Yag Tiger missing the shot. Elephant, don't know what it's doing, just hanging out. I guess it's trying to reposition itself. Yag Tiger, come on. Can you just not see? Can you really not see that target? You can't see it. Hopefully the Stuka illuminates the target for you. There we go, it does. Move the Panzer IV, man. Get some sight. Commander can't always bring you recon. Let's go. Mortar carriage doing yeah, getting quite a few kills. Just 24. Nothing major. There we go. For Canwerfer and all the tank destroyers opening fire. Nice job. Now, the Allies are kind of in a pickle right now. Why? Well, let's double check their army size. Last time I checked, they had more than the Germans. Well, right now, Germany easily crushes them in amount of men. So they need to refocus and try to, again, take your time. Because if they come back piecemeal, which they could do, and to just try to hold the victory points, that will not help them win the game. Because they will be picked off by artillery, armor, and everything else, and just slowly be whittled down. Now, the Germans can't also overextend. If they are being picked off by something that's superior to them, they have to fall back and regroup. Otherwise, they will be taken out. I get a nice idea with the Panzer IVs focusing the infantry, and then the Pioneers just wrap it up. And Pioneer squads, yeah, they're not great, but they'll at least do the job at clearing the infantry. Satchel. There it goes. Killing the one squad of Pioneers, so at least he got that. This guy, I'm assuming, going to try to lock down this territory. You have 700 munitions and 2 Pioneer squads. Dude, Teller mines, S minefields, bunkers, you name it, plan it. Everything. Also, provide your allies with some damn recon, Raider. My God. That's just not helpful. Not helpful in the slightest. Stug, once again, charging, but they learn. They have a AT gun, Su-85. They have pretty much everything. Don't go up this pathway. I learned from personal experience. Again, but under command by Sin 7, mind you, recently. So I blame Sin 7. But never boxes, but Sin 7. Yes, Panzer IV at least got out in time. Oh boy, there goes a lot of troops. Oh boy. Sector artillery, I think? No? What is this? I guess just this artillery, maybe? Just randomly? Nice job. You killed a lot of the American backbone of at least the assault groups. So it looks like now the Axis have full control of all the victory points, and that should put a little bit of pressure on the Allies, but not too much. Again, if the Allies just reinforce their guys, play it smart, they should be fine. Now, they also, if the Germans, if they want to, they could put a PaK-43 behind this building, open fire on any armor in the region, or get a recon vehicle so that way this elephant could hit this Cromwell and cause it to become a smoldering pile of ash. We have artillery coming down. Nice job trying to hit a... At least I think we were trying to hit this point. We got push on the right with another Wolverine. Oh boy. Being supported by an AT gun. PaK guns removed. Panzer Grenadiers, though, still there. How many vehicle kills? Okay, 2. Can we make it a 3? I really want 3. Because even though it's like, oh, Greyshot, it's a Wolverine. It can take out Brumbar. No, it can't. The Brumbar's does so much explosive damage that it can easily knock out this thing. And now, it's just lucky enough he is able to drive fast enough away. Wow, they getting a nice shot on those Panzer Grenadiers. Although, Panzer Grenadiers returning fire by throwing a bundle grenade and should be wiping most of the guys there. Artillery coming down, neutralizing those points. They have a couple Cromwells, not Comets for some reason, but Cromwells. And yes, he could go Comets if he wanted, or Churchills, or something with better armor to fight this thing. But I guess his idea is use speed, which a Comet also has to knock out the elephant, and infantry. Which also sucks the fact that, dude, you don't have any infantry supporting this thing. I know you're pretty much on the left, Raider, but maybe tell your allies, hey, protect this thing, please, so that way it can help and provide support. Thank you. Have a good day. Also, you can fortify it. I know Sean would be like, hey, fortify it. Hey, you can fortify it, make it better. Fortify. Greyshot doesn't believe in fortifying, but I believe in fortifying. Anyway, Panzer IV opening fire, but alas, there's a lot of armor, including AVRE. Though, Panzer IV needs to pull back, otherwise it will die from the Avery shot. Now, luckily, Jagdtiger, with its impressive range, is opening fire on it, but they need to keep sight. Luckily, Commander's here with sight because, who is it? Raiders like, nope, I won't provide recon with my 900 munitions. No, 800, sorry. Close to 800 munitions. He got another, I think he got another Panzer Grenadier squad, which we went to. Now, the question is, can it get the final kill? Or, it's a shot. Oh, very close. He's doing direct fire now, but alas, he pulled away, so... Might be able to call in a light artillery barrage. That might be enough. But that's recon, and most likely Raider won't provide it. Anyway, it looks like the American player's refocusing over here, and the... Really, this guy's kind of just said, screw it to the forest. He's taking a lot of losses. Overall, I would say Raider's doing a fine job in the forest, but then he's also not doing a fine job in the forest. It's like, okay. It's like a 3-star restaurant. It's like, you wish it was better, but it's okay job. It's Applebee's. He's the Applebee's of the restaurant world. Of CH, yeah, of CH2. It's the place you go to where you know they're just microwaving the food, but it's good enough to go with your friends and just have a drink and some appetizers. Now, nice King Tiger moving up by PSP, who, and I'll give it credit. Does it PSP? Wow, wait, actually, no, they have a ton of artillery. Holy shit, I just realized how much artillery they have. And he's using actually this to also heal it, I assume. Very nice. But they have a ton of artillery currently the Allies. If I was them, I would actually start hitting their base just to fuck with them. But that's me. Again, nice job using the infrared sensor to sight. And now the tank destroyers can be like, oh, we can open fire on them. But there is a key problem. The Allies are trying to gain control of the stars. And once again, the Axis aren't too far away from... aren't too far away from losing if they were to gain 2 stars. Now, it looks like slowly but surely they are losing... No, sorry, they're gaining territory on the right. The question is if this American player, Corporal Punishment, can actually... Well, nope, never mind. Loses a Wolverine. Great job, man. And you're fully protected by infantry. So, great job. I'm assuming the Brumbar did that. Or Panzer Grenadiers. One of the two. Or Tellermine. But I doubt you use mines. Because, again, you haven't used a single mine. And C. Esper, who is... what exactly? He's an allied player? Alright, yep. He's an allied player. Alas. But... oh my god, are you serious? So let me get this straight. You healed the Su-85 mostly, but you never took it, and now, oh boy, that's a light artillery barrage. Well, this thing is even close to dying, dude. Light artillery barrage won't do anything. This you essentially is like, hey, we're sorry, we're really sorry. Here's your tank back. In a game where that's bad. Now the Stoogs are coming in and be like, okay, we have to put an end to this. But remember, Corporal Punishment still has an AT gun over here. While the Stoogs will be more than capable of fighting that off, that AT gun is a different story. As they are tank destroyers and not focused on infantry, as you can see. Oh my god, please lose all your Stugs. Please lose all your freaking Stugs versus one AT gun. That would be incredible. Incredibly stupid, but you know. Now he's trying to move up and kill this Su-85. Brumbar can do the work along with the Panzer Grenadiers, because, you know, that would be helpful. But now the Allies are going mid. Stuka misses target ever so slightly. Does a little bit of damage, but not all of it. And they're trying to, the Allies are taking control of the right. Now, luckily they only have Assault Grens here, so the Panzer Grenadiers should be able to kill them and take the victory point. But we'll see. Now Blitzkrieg has left. So Blitzkrieg is the bomber guy. Alright. So now we have two AIs. So I'm going to make the assumption the Germans are going to win this game? I'm going to make the assumption? Because, look, if the ally comes back from this somehow, some way, I would be astonished. Anyway, Jagdtiger, not supported by any infantry whatsoever, and barely missing a bunch of rockets in its face, and slowly pushing up. Sniper team, keeping an eye on it. Heck, it's firing on it, which I give credit to that sniper, being like, I'm just going to whittle at this, just take pieces off it, and eventually I'll kill it. And again, it's just doing a little bit, but just over time, that sniper could in fact kill a Jagdtiger. Now, unfortunately, it just did a special shot, which won't work, because again, it's a temporary crit. Jagdtiger can keep firing, but once again, it's a Jagdtiger. It's most likely won't do a thing. Su-85 coming up to help. Jagdtiger, I swear to God, if it thinks that this stupid sniper is only doing damage to it. Nope, it's now pinned from the sniper, who's doing every time. Well, I think he's doing every time he can. No, he can't even do the vet shot. It's just him firing, I think. Alright, he's being pushed back. Remember, that sniper did like half the damage and half the work. So, good job. Good job, AI British sniper. You're doing a great job. Anyway, infantry units coming in. Nice MG and AT gun. Although repositioning a little bit. Cromwell's dead. Bye. There we go. Piat team's opening fire. Should be able to, oh shit. Should be able to take out that Stu. And AT gun's still right there, remember. And it can't hurt the AT gun. So, yeah, nice job. Nice kill box, although artillery fire is now coming in. Alright, remember how you have all this artillery? Like, all the artillery? Well, just have constant artillery in this point. Like, literally have alternating fire with 2 AT guns just to hit it. So that way you don't lose it. Wow, okay, that was a really close Stuka. Nice job, but Aviary is going for the kill, and I think he's going to be able to get it. Although you have a 4-star Stuka with only the 27 kills, so not bad. Well, Aviary missing target. Now, again, it is an AI, so I will give it credit on that. But, that being said, Jagdtiger's now returning fire, and it has been healed, so he should be more than capable of killing an Aviary, but we shall see. But, oh no, screw it, Aviary, thinking it's going to charge an elephant and a Jagdtiger to get a kill. I don't think that's going to happen. But one thing that is about to happen is the Allies gaining 2 victory points from this guy's nose. Raider literally can see, well, has a Panther here. He could move the Panther up, but instead fortifies. Brumbar opening fire, but again, he's versing American infantry with 2 bazookas, which will do a little bit of damage, but it is designed to verse infantry, so the Brumbar will win. Wow, nice mortar hit. Oh my god, you stole the artillery piece. It was the lower ranked one still, but you did steal it. And now you guys are slowly winning. And it's not even the AI doing that. Note, you could have done this with any... Okay, nice bundle grenade. Oh, it's so close. Oh, nice job. You decrewed the 3-star one. Oh, that's great and terrible because you're about to lose this and you really can't... Wow. All right. Churchill moving up on the Panther, but being hit by all the tank destroyers. Yeah. Again, and looks like they did recap the right, so not too bad. Yeah, King Tiger going in, but Su-85 picking it off. I feel bad for these guys because they did lose some players. And that's probably the reason why they're winning right now. But, you know. Not bad. Huh. Alright, so they should be doing fine. Nice sneak attacks overall. Nice bombs. And it looks like they might be able to retake this point, delay the inevitable. I think the Axis got this. I'm gonna put it out. Unless something really stupid happens, I'm going to say the Axis won the game. Just throwing... Oh my god. Katusha, I would pull back if I were you. Half track suppressing them. They're going to fall back. And yeah, you should be able to run a troop up and decap that point. Brumbar on a full retreat. Piat squads. Now, that shot... Oh my god, very lucky that shot didn't kill that squad. Anyway, unfortunately, they have literally a ton of armor in mid. So I don't know how you're going to bust through that. But I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck, Allied players. Bluebird for just having some really nice artillery. I'll give you that. Nice hit. Knocking out that stupid Wolverine. I love how he just gets Wolverines. He's not even a goddamn AI. He only picks Wolverines. I don't understand. I just don't. And yeah, the Axis are just pushing up and just about to win. Alright, so what do I have to say about this game? Well, it's kind of simple, honestly. It was a good game. It was a good game. But what the Axis do wrong? Well, I feel like this Spader guy is just... He can be good with his Panzer Grenadiers. I like his maneuver with Panzer Grenadiers. But overall, Jesus Christ, he's made quite a number of mistakes over here with, like, literally no recon, not really supporting his allies all that much. I mean, like, his elephant's here, but this one's gotten 2 kills. Okay, 3. And then you have this Yag Tiger. You say, oh, he's on the forest, Greyshot. He's, you know, busy. But yeah, this guy's also been fighting over here. And he's been at least doing... He's been helping his team with artillery and whatnot. And infantry and everything else. Oh my god, a bombing strike right here would be incredible. But nice, 2 4-star Stukas. Oh, dropping fire on his base. Oh, that's great. Just barbecuing them. He might actually kill this Katusha. I think. No, he definitely killed the bunker there. So, nice job on that. And looks like the Germans are just swarming in at this point. But yeah, he was okay support. Bluebird was doing pretty good with his support. And Pesk has a lot of really good infantry. I would have just said, let's spread out your bunkers and stuff here. Kind of more focused. I like the idea of that, like, AT line you had on the right. That was fine. but it could have been used better, I guess, on the allies for kind of just swarming them. Also, their big like assault over here kind of backfired, and ever since then they were kind of on the defensive. They went a lot of fortifications, but once again, once they got hit hard, they never really were able to counterattack this artillery except for like brief raids. So that was a big problem. What else was there? But again, being an AI doesn't help, but I mean, they did bring him back. It was close. Corporal punishment. Jesus Christ, this is why I don't like this doctrine. End of story. Yeah. Also, the Soviet player was fine on the force, though a really good Soviet player would have easily taken advantage of this guy and probably pushed him back. But he did okay for what he was. Like, again, healing an Su-85 and then allowing the Soviet player to get it back was kind of just a slap in the face. But overall, it was a good game. And I thought, like, most of the German players and Allied players did fine. Blitzkrieg and, was it Koper when they were there? They did fine. I wouldn't say they weren't bad, but they were fine. Let's get to it, shall we? Let's check damage. Yeah, the more damage on the Soviet player, and again, he was definitely inflicting more casualties on that guy, so I could definitely see that. Plus, Katyushas did decent, but most kills does go to Blitzkrieg for his bombing runs, I'm assuming, because they just annihilated so much damage. And again, using those bombing raids effectively really helped turn the tide in the like middle portion with the Allies, kind of like helping them hold the Germans back after losing so many points. But then on the flip side, the Germans, you can see here, but just damage done. They were tearing apart Allied armor. Anyway, Commander getting most damage, and again, with his artillery and his armor, I can pretty much back that up. Again, he had decent armor, I would say, and his artillery was pretty good as well. Let's double check to see why. Oh yeah, his Stoogs. Just his Stoogs. He did have a lot, but damn were they effective in groups. And then kills goes to PSP. And again, his Volk squads, I'm going to say, were probably the death squads. Yeah, they were 62 kills. That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. But overall, that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This has been Greyshot117, and I will see you all next time. Before this video ends, I want to once again give a shout out to special Patreon supporters Ace, Sean, Carter, Leo, Tim, and Nick. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You guys can support me as well by hitting that like and subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time.